What's up on YouTube? My name is Quinn and I am the coach of the Equal Valley, and we are here for week number 5 of the WPF Delta Division versus Pokebaldi and the Dundee Darmanitans. Let's go ahead and cut into a quick team builder. Pokebaldi's team consists of Halifin, Iron Hands, Glamora, Landorus Incarnate, Serena, Mandibuzz, Duraludon, Indeedee, Terra Armarouge, and Terra Hawlucha. This week we have a very offensive Terra Dragon Raging Bolt. It's holding a Choice Scarf with a moveset of Draco Meteor, Dragon Pulse, Thunderbolt, and Volt Switch, with enough speed to outspeed Hawlucha, Creeping Army Enshao, max special attack, and the rest in HP with a modest nature. Pokebaldi does not have a Dragon Resist, so this set is meant to break through the team as much as possible. It's Scarf to take advantage of his relatively slow team and can hopefully clean up the endgame. The biggest issue standing in Bolt's way is a very specially defensive assault of Iron Hands. It can shoot dragon moves way better than I'd like, considering it does not resist them, but we have ways to chip it down. Next up, I opted for a protein variant of Greninja this week due to Pokebaldi having multiple Pokemon capable of revenging a battle on Greninja. It's holding an Expert Belt with a moveset of Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, Extra Sensory, and Grass Knot. It has enough speed to outspeed Adamant Hawlucha, which should have been the same spread as the Raging Bolt. I realized while recording this, so too late. It outspeeds Adamant Hawlucha. It does not outspeed the same Hawlucha Creeping Mienshao. I am hoping it will not come into play. With max special attack, the rest in HP, and a modest nature as well. This Greninja set has super effective coverage for the entire team outside of Duraludon, which takes a decent chunk from Dark Pulse or Ice Beam, unless it is heavily specially invested. Its goal this week is simply to open a hole for Raging Bolt to hopefully be able to win out in the endgame. Next up, we've got a bulky Dragon Dancing Gouging Fire complete with Morning Sun, Dragon Claw, and Earthquake, with heavy duty boots and an EV spread of 248 HP, 104 attack, 32 defense, and 124 HP with an Adamant nature. The bulk allows for Gouging Fire to live a Banded Wave Crash from Adamant Palafin or a +2 CC from Hawlucha. It's got enough speed to let it outspeed any Hawlucha barring Scarf or Unburden proc at +1 speed. This means that it can be very valuable offensively or defensively in this matchup depending on what the situation is. Next up, we have a mixed defensive Empoleon rocking a moveset of Yawn, Stealth Rock, Knockoff, and Flip Turn, pulling a Chople Berry with an EV spread of 248 HP, 192 defense, and 68 special defense with a Careful Nature. This Empoleon spread is capable of living a Banded CC or a +1 CC from Palafin, or it can live a +2 CC from Hawlucha if I need it to. I opted for Yawn this week instead of Roar because it means that I get initiative from the interaction. If I just roared him out into another threat, I don't really gain anything from it, outside of that threat not being an immediate issue, but then something else can come in and be a problem right away. Whereas if I Yawn, I get a Flip Turn, I can Flip Turn for free, and Pokebaldi is forced to decide whether he wants to save the Pokemon for later and switch it out, or if he wants to let it go to sleep to kill my Empoleon. Either way, I win that scenario pretty much every time, with the one exception being a Lumberry Palafin, which I don't think is very likely here. Next up, we have a very fun offensive Mesprit, which is our dedicated lead this week. It's got a moveset of Reflect, Calm Mind, Draining Kiss, and Stored Power, holding a weakness policy with an EV spread of 252 defense, 64 attack, 64 special attack, 176 SPDF, and 16 speed with a bold nature. If I can set this Mesprit up correctly off lead, it is more than capable of taking at least 1 or 2 Mons down with it. Pokebaldi does not have a great way to revenge this, with his best being a Banded Palafin, which Reflect helps it deal with, as Wave Crash would be doing around half with Reflect up. Weakness Policy covers for a Serena lead as I can Reflect, and then immediately get my Weakness Policy boost as it clicks Knockoff or U-turn most likely. The goal is to set up on a lead Glamora with anticipation of him setting up hazards immediately, try and take advantage of my removal solely being Bramogast. As of yesterday, J-Ricky posted a video which showcased an almost identical Mesprit set as the one I am bringing this week. The 3 of us are in a couple of similar circles, so I am praying that Pokebaldi does not watch that video before we play, in hopes that we can get the most out of this Mesprit set. Last, but most certainly not least, we have the king himself, Bramogast. As I do expect for Pokebaldi to try and hazard stack us this week, I am bringing Bramogast to hopefully prevent that. It's got a moveset of Spikes, Rapid Spin, Power Whip, and Lunge, holding a heavy duty boots with the EV spread of 32 HP, 252 attack, and 224 speed with a Jolly nature. Spikes allow for us to slowly whittle down the Iron Hands and Palafin as they switch in and out, which is going to be really nice for our team. I decided to run Lunge instead of Poltergeist this week because I think there is a decent chance, if he does not bring Mandibuzz, that Serena will be some consumable item like a Citrus Berry, or it will not have an item at all, in order to thwart Bramogast Poltergeist. Yeah, that is the complete team for this week. Let's go ahead and get straight into the battle. go ahead and find Pokebaldi. We know from Terra Preview that he has Terra Ground Hawlucha and Terra Electric Armarouge, which means that we will not have any Terra Fairy Air Balloon shenanigans, which is nice. However, it could still be Air Balloon. Okay, we do see the Indeedee. It's Indeedee female, no Palafin, with Landorus, Mandibuzz, Iron Hands, and no Serena. Huh. No Glamora either. Okay. Okay. I'm still gonna lead with my Mesprit as is the plan. I do not want to deviate from that. This isn't not exactly the six. I was expecting one of the Terra Captains. I wasn't expecting both. I definitely wasn't expecting no Palafin. Okay, Terra Electric Armarouge, Terra Ground Hawlucha. Terra Ground Hawlucha is not great. That's kind of what I was expecting because it's super effective on the Gouging Fire and on the Empoleon. I mean, Swordsdance will be a lot harder to deal with, but let's go ahead and just get started, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. All right. Good luck, have fun, Pokebaldi. Get the show on the road. So female Indeedee, I believe it's the slower one. It's like 85. Mekayama, Hariyama, or not hair, Iron Hands. Okay, that's fine. I think I just Calm Mind. Interesting lead. Okay. Yeah, I think I just Calm Mind here. I don't gain anything particularly from clicking Reflect yet, because especially with no Palafin, that's pretty much what it was for Palafin. So let's click Calm Mind. Okay, what comes in? Mandibuzz. Okay. All right. I'm assuming this thing's clicking knockoff or U-turn. Either way, it's proccing my weakness policy. I think, honestly, no, I think I reflect here. That way, if it has Foul Play at +2, it's not doing as much damage. So I get the +3. I'm doing about half the none. And I'm getting half my health back. Yeah, I reflect. Look quick. Knock off. Cool. Activate my weakness policy, please. Thank you. Now I just... Do I Calm Mind again or do I Draining Kiss? I don't see a reason not to just Draining Kiss. I get all my health back. I can get more information on this thing. I keep as healthy as possible. Did 19%. Which is like a what? Oh, never mind. I read the wrong one. Yeah, that's about average. Okay. Honestly, I just Draining Kiss. I want to keep this thing as healthy as possible. I don't see a reason to be greedy yet. Okay, that's over half. Was that a crit? Nope, it was not. It's Rocky Helmet. Okay. Foul Play. Yeah, I figured. That does a lot. But with Draining Kiss, I'll be above half, I think. Just above half with Reflect up and a Calm Mind up. I should be in an okay spot. So my +3, I'm at +1, and I'm +2 attack. So Mandibuzz is dead. How much HP was I left at? I didn't see it. We'll have to wait, I suppose. This is going pretty much exactly how I wanted, though I'm still surprised no Glamora was a pretty big shock too. I was planning on this thing setting up on a Hazardly Gamora, so I will happily take this scenario. What's coming in here? Probably it's gotta be like armors, right? I don't think any else thing. It does a lot. Madame Surge. It's Indeedee. Okay, this is female Indeedee. So Draining Kiss, I'm at +3. Wow, that doesn't do much. If I'm in Psychic Terrain, I'm doing about half. I'm at 185. I don't think this thing should be able to do much to me. I do get a decent chunk back from... It have to be like what? Shadow Ball probably? Shadow Ball's doing not very much. I don't want to let this... actually... I don't lose anything from this stored power. I'm just gonna click stored power. Alluring Voice, okay. A little over half. Okay, so it's like max HP. That tells me you cannot touch me, so I have no reason to not click Draining Kiss to get some health back. Cool. What switches in? Hariyama. Perfect. Or Iron Hands, not Hariyama. Perfect. Bullet. Iron Hands, not Hariyama. That does nothing. Okay. I get health back though. I should get a good amount of health back. Oh yeah. Reflect wears off. If I kill this thing, do I care to set it back up? Do I have a reason to not set it back up, I suppose? In case... I don't have a reason to not set it back up, I don't think. The thing doesn't get like... it doesn't... No, there's no way this thing got Encore. Let me just double check 100% be sure. Does not get Encore. I don't think this thing can do anything. I'm just gonna click Reflect again. I'm just gonna store power. At the very least, the Hariyama, their Iron Hands is dead, which is really, really good for me. If something happens, but I really don't think he has a way to beat this thing. Because this is armors, right? I'm still in Psychic Terrain. Psychic Seed pops, okay. That's fine, it's at +1 SPDF. But Psychic Terrain is up. I think I just stored power. Calm Mind, okay. So +2 now. I don't mind this because this thing doesn't have a way to heal itself reliably, so. And I always revenge with. Actually, wait, what do I revenge? I can revenge with Gouging Fire. I'm just gonna keep store powering for damage. Because I don't think it can really kill me either. I'm taking a good amount of health off of it. Like +1. +1 armor cannon. I'm at +1. It's doing like at most 52 to 61. That did, yeah, it did right about 40. So it's probably like not very bulky. Oh man, it's fine. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Pokebaldi. Oh man, okay. The Mesprit would have died to the armors. That fucking sucks. That really, really sucks. That really, really does suck. Because that just ruins the game entirely. That would not have been. This would not have ended this way. The armors would have at the very least killed the Mesprit. That sucks. I'm so sorry. I really am sorry. That's okay. It doesn't crunch. So it is a physical Landorus. Wow. Okay, that's like the one scenario that this Mesprit would have been maybe bad in this. It was a physical Landorus. I unless it's like, because this. Let me just make sure that my Gouging Fire, it does not outspeed. I suppose it's possible that the Armor Rouge could have won, but I don't think it's likely. So I think that the crit definitely made it a 6-0. Oh, maybe it didn't. Oh no, it doesn't. It's gonna be a 5-0 because the NDD's faster. That is a lot. What the? Oh, Reflex gone. That's why. Wait, no, Reflex is never up. Why did Halucha do so much? Did I misread my calc entirely? Or was I just underestimating how much health I was at? I suppose. That's probably what. It does. No, that was probably just a max one I just misread. It feels shitty. I'm gonna preserve the 6-0. I want as much differential as possible. I want to not have to worry about the rest of the season. Okay. 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 I don't fully know what happened. I don't know why he quit. I don't know. So it is what it is. I talked to Pokeball about it the day after, and it's fine. We're cool. Nothing's no ill will or anything. We're both fine. We talked about it. We're good. So if the game had played out, it would have just been a couple of turns of Empoleon clicking knockoff. I feel bad for extending the game at all, but the differential would actually be important with how the standings currently sit, because there's 2 Ford 1 teams right below me, and I don't rack up a lot of differential generally, so having a free differential point right there, it was too important to pass it up. Too potentially important to pass it up. So I do genuinely feel bad about it. I feel bad about the crit as well. It sucks, but it's the game that we play, and there's nothing that really can be done about it. So next week we play Razor Claw, so that'll be an interesting one. He's one of the kookiest builders I have ever met, so that'll be interesting. I don't expect anything I built for to show up as I built for it, so I will be as flabbergasted as you guys are when you see sets, I'm assuming. But yeah, that'll be a fun one. So I will see you all next week. Thank you for watching. This is Quinn, signing off.